Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. It's ironic that I've received mixed reviews about this month's side quest, and yet I'm hearing, just like sometimes some watered-down reviews, I'm hearing some watered-down rain outside my recording studio. So if you hear some raindrops, well, it is really coming down out there in Stillwater, Oklahoma, not to be confused with Stillwater, Minnesota, which is apparently a real place that people tell me when I say Stillwater, they sometimes go, Minnesota? And I have to say, not a mini soda, a real soda, which has nothing to do with this town. I have currently 0 of these dark catacomb side quest ropes left. I have used them all, and I have also done my best to complete all of the special solo objectives that are special. You can see all available objectives have been completed. Please check back in later. And then I've got my usual, battlegrounds and everything else. Speaking of which, battlegrounds continues to be Kabam's just using my Valiant account to match me up against players that are probably better, but have worse rosters. And I continue to shake my head as I think, man, matchmaking is as broken as ever. But in this side quest, I must say, this big spender event, which, if you want to talk about an eye-opening event, I've never kept track of how much gold that I spend because I have way too much gold, and I wish I could give everybody watching this right now, which is probably like, at least 30 to 40 people, $1 million gold. Just for clicking on this video, just for watching. But Kabam really opened up my eyes to how much I spend in a month worth of gold, because of course the big spender event rewards people for using gold. Now, there was this conspiracy theory, which I kind of get why it started, that if you spend gold before Cyber Week, you'll be doing what Kabam wants you to do, and that's why the big spender event is new, because they want to influence people and entice them to spend before Cyber Week. And I think, well, I get that concept. I just think they're trying to reward us for knowing that we were going to spend gold anyway. And the achievements and the milestones, like 10 generic 6 stones, yes please. A tier 5 class catalyst selector, yes please. I am not just a fan, but a full air conditioner of these kind of rewards in a side quest. It's really funny to me that these side quest rewards continue to make even Thronebreaker event quest rewards seem pretty pathetic, particularly for the amount of work put in compared to what we've seen elsewhere. And here, 2 million gold was, of course, the top milestone. The 100 tier 2 primordial dust, the ISO again, and then 1,000 7-star shards. I'm not saying that that's supposed to be a big deal, because for most people they've opened their 10,000 7-star shard crystal and are now in the process of having to spend and hoard 15,000 7-star shards per crystal. But it has been an eye-opener for me to just know that's how much gold that I spent this month. Now, yes, I took 2 7-stars to rank 3. That's how I became Valiant, and those are Gore and OG Hulk. In a perfect world, I would have landed on Mutant for the rank up gem, not Cosmic, so that I could take my beloved, now awakened 7-star Domino to rank 3. But Gore, he is a pesky defender, particularly at rank 3, that you can't take lightly. And even if you bring somebody in like a Dr. Doom or an Absorbing Man or a Black Widow Clairvoyant with that much health and attack at rank 3, it's not going to be a 30-second fight. In the meantime, I just have to say this. The game's kind of in a weird place. I actually think, and maybe I'm being biased here, it's in some ways better than it was after July 4th week, because after July 4th there really wasn't anything immediately to be excited about, and if you didn't get to spend on July 4th, well then you kind of felt like you were too far behind, even if you're an in-game player, to catch up when you went from being competing with 3 rank 5 6 stars to like 12, or 0 rank 2 7 stars to like 10. Thankfully, we have gifting or the banquet or whatever the heck Kabam's going to call it this year to look forward to in a few weeks, and certainly in December. And so that's worth celebrating and worth highlighting. And in the meantime, I do think that this spending event, and maybe people didn't spend the gold and they're going to disagree, but for the most part, I think it rewarded players just for spending their gold in a way that maybe wasn't as fun as the gold trade-in event a couple years ago, where you got like 6-star Nexus crystals and other stuff. But I still think most people will take those rewards. So I'm trying to be positive. When I'm critical, people say I'm too negative. When I'm celebratory, they say I'm too positive. So you just never know what people are going to say on the internet, especially YouTube. But that's my video for today. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.